Behold, she kept moving her eyes, fickle eyes, unstable eyes. So, Sun again cursed her that she will give a constantly moving, fickle, unstable daughter. Yamuna is an ever-moving river which is never stable. Then Sangnya Devi gave birth to Yama and Yamuna river. The river is very dear to Lord Krishna, more than Ganga, which is born at his feet. Yamuna was born to Sangnya and the sun. Sangnya was patiently tolerating the unbearable brilliance of the sun. But it was too difficult after a time. She thought about where she would seek refuge and decided to go to her father's place. She thought about where she should seek refuge, and she thought, what if the sun curses again? So she came up with an idea. She said, I will create a woman who looks just like me and place her where I go, and place her here, and I will go to my father's place. She then created Chaya Devi. Chaya means shadow. Shadow looks like her, and so she manifested a woman and told her to be with the sun god and take care of her son and daughter and keep behaving or living just like how she did. If sun ever gets suspicious, do not ever reveal that I left home. He will be very angry. Smartly, try to deviate the matter. Lie to him that you are Sangnya. I will take care of the rest, she said. Chaya needed the words of her elder sister. She said, if sun ever touches my hair or gets ready to curse me, then I will not keep this secret and reveal the truth. I will tell him that you have gone to your father's place. Chaya has told this empathetically to Sangnya. With no other recourse, unable to bear sun's brilliance, she left for her father's place. At that time, Vishwakarma was doing a severe penance. He was pure with that penance. He was happy to see his daughter and welcomed her wholeheartedly. He thought that she came for a few days, but she seems to be staying here. She is not giving any timeline of her return. Then Vishwakarma said to his daughter, this is not the right behavior for a married woman. It will not bring you a good name. Any issues with the husband must be discussed and resolved. Married women must live with their husband. And this is what parents and relatives want. You staying here for this long weighs heavy weights on the heart. Your husband is not an ordinary being. He is the Lord of 3 worlds. You should not come away from him. I must tell you what is good for you. It would be better if you go to your husband's place. I like when you come. It makes me happy. But come with your husband. Abandoning your husband is quite painful. You have not faced any ill treatment here. You are always welcome. As a father, he did his duty and spoke in such a way that she didn't feel bad. She agreed. Sangnya did not go back to Sun, but went to Uttara Kuru kingdom. She told her father that she is going back, but she got off in the middle. How can I tolerate him? His brilliance is unbearable. She turned into a female horse and was doing penance. Sun god, on the other hand, thought Chaya Devi is in fact Sangnya Devi. He was mistaken. Chaya Devi had two boys and 1 girl from Sun god. But Chaya always wished for the well-being of her own children and not Sangnya's. She was harsh to Yama and Manu and Yamuna. Manu forgave her, but Yama was not able to forgive her. He has an angry nature. One day, Chaya was strongly reprimanding them. He almost lifted his leg to kick her. Why is she showing so much difference between us and them? Thought Yama. Chaya was angry and she cursed him. You lifted your leg to kick your mother. May that leg get severed and fall to earth, she said. She also said, how dare you lift your leg to kick your father's wife? Yama was really puzzled and surprised. How can a mother curse this harshly, he thought. Very scared, he ran to his father. the sun god, and told him everything. She did not spare her own son. We have never seen a mother cursing their own children. Manu is telling me that our mother's behavior has changed. She is treating us and those other 3 kids differently. Now it is proven. Mothers will reprimand children with anger, but they were never so furious that they had to curse them. Upon hearing this, sun god realized what had happened. So he asked Chaya Devi with a lot of love, "Where did Sankhya Devi go?" Chaya said, "I am the daughter of Vishwakarma and your wife Sankhya. I am the mother of these children." Then Sun kept asking the same question until he got tired. But Chaya kept up her lie. When Sun lost patience and was getting ready to curse, Chaya revealed the truth to the sun god. Lord Surya immediately went to Vishwakarma and asked about Sankhya. Sun god asked, "Has she visited your place?" Vishwakarma replied, "She came here for some time and left to go back to you." Then the sun god saw with his divine vision and learnt that she was doing penance as a female horse in Uttara Kuru kingdom. She was doing penance that her husband must become pleasant and his form must be pleasing. He came to know why she was doing penance. He understood her heart. Sun came to Vishwakarma and requested to control his brilliance. Sun prayed to Vishwakarma, "Is it possible to reduce my brilliance? If so, only you can do it." Vishwakarma then summoned all gods and prayed to them that everyone must shave Sun's brilliance a little. He gave this job to all the devatas. Then they had to get a hold of Lord Surya to reduce his brilliance. To do that, all of them recited a powerful stotra. "O sun god, all scriptures and jnana came from you. The sound of the sun is Om. Om emerged from the sun, they say, and from there on all Vedas emerged. Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, and Sama Vedas originated from you. You are a pleasant Lord. You are eternal. You remove tamasa, ignorance, with your immense power. Your rays have such power. You are the eldest. You protect those who seek refuge in you. Your rays have such power. You are the origin. You are the Guru. We prostrate to you. You are singular support for all the jnana. You remove tamasic tendencies as well. Lord Narayana gives darshan to us in your form. You have pervaded everything in this world. You are the obtainable aspect for all jnanis. O Paramatma, who is embodied as sun, we offer salutations to you. You are sitting in the sky for us to behold. O Sun Lord, you give the light to the world. The sun is the presiding deity of the day, night, and sandhyas too. Your rays purify. You extract water from the mud pit and give back pure water. Without you, no homas or charities can earn us great fruits. Until your rays touch this creation, there is no purity. All the verses of Vedas are coming from your rays. You are the embodiment of 3 Vedas. You are the embodiment of Brahma, formless Paramatma. You are making this world run. Please reduce your brilliance with your self-manifested intent. Those who hear this or get Upadesha from Guru and chant it with great interest and devotion, they will have great health and obtain jnana through the sun god's blessings. As soon as all the devatas prayed, sun god reduced his brilliance himself. Then our mortal world was created when his brilliance was contained. This mortal world is born from the sun. The 4 sacred fires and chants have come from him. The 3 words came from him. From Rig, the mortal word, from Yajur, the world, and from Sama, celestial word was formed. Vishwakarma reduced his brilliance by 15 times. Lord Surya now has only the 16th part of his brilliance. After that, brilliance was shaped. He made trident to Shiva and other weapons to all the devatas. He even made a palanquin for Kubera. Sun god then assumed the form of a horse and approached his wife, who was in the horse form. He went in the form of a horse. That is, horse does not have worry about tomorrow. It always keeps active and does sadhana. Initially, she was worried, thinking that another man was approaching her. Then, after a little hesitation, their snouts touched and she could sense a familiar smell. Both the horses smelled each other and became friendly. Then through her nose, Ashwini Devatas emerged. Another son, Revanta, was born, who was mounted on a horse with weapons and armor. Now, the sun god showed his original form. I am surprised that I was so furious all these days and gave curses. Now I have changed and come home with me, he said. Sangnya Devi also took up her original form. He then took his wife Sangnya home. Now, coming to the eldest son of the sun, Vaivasvata. Vaivasvata became a Manu. Yama became interested in dharma after his leg was severed. Equanimity is dharma. Everyone is equal to him. Sun gave recourse to Yama as soon as he was cursed. He said, your leg will not be severed, but a portion of your leg will be eaten by insects and fall to mortal world. So, he was made the presiding deity of the south direction. Yamuna took up the form of a river and flowed in the Kalinga kingdom. She is also called Kalindi for this reason. She was glowing like a dark lamp. Lord Krishna likes her a lot. Sun blessed the Ashwini Devatas to help the ones who pray to them with good health. And Revanta has become the leader of the Kuhyaka Devatas. Now, coming to Chaya's children. Savarni is the 8th Manu. His time will come later, said Sri Swamiji. He is equal to the Vaivasvata. When Emperor Bali becomes Indra, Savari becomes Manu. Second son of Chaya is Shani. The sun made him one of the planets. Tapati is the daughter. She became a river. She is right beside Leela Vishwambara Datta in Surat, Gujarat, Sri Swamiji says. She had a son called Kuru. Then, Markandeya Purana is telling us about the sons of Vaivasvata Manu. He had 8 sons. They will be Devatas in this Manvantara. The creation in this time is Maricha, that is, it came from sage Maricha. Uchasvi is the name of Indra in this Manvantara. The 7 celestial sages, Kashyapa, Atri, Bharadwaja, Vasishtha, Vishwamitra, Gautama, Jamadagni. We must remember them every day, says Sri Swamiji. The fruit of listening to the story is as follows. All of you listen carefully, says Sri Swamiji. Those who listen to the story of Surya, Narayana Swami and Vaivasvata Manu, their sins will be vanished and they will get great punya or great merit. This was the recap of yesterday's discourse by Sri Swamiji. Jai Gurudatta.